Hello and welcome to another Vinyasa Fit yoga class. My name is Janae and I'll be leading you through a booty and balance class. If you like to have blocks on hand, they might be useful for some of the poses, and I'll let you know for which ones that will be useful for, and we can go ahead and get started. Find a seat on your mat, cross-legged, or if you'd like to have your heels under your seat, you're welcome to do that as well. Go ahead and close your eyes, lengthen the spine, dip your chin slightly, and pull the navel back towards the spine. And take 3 deep breaths here, just coming into the present moment. Inhale, filling up the space behind your belly button and allowing the air to float up towards the collarbones, pausing at the top. And exhale audibly out through the mouth. A couple more times. Inhale. Really expand the rib cage, front to back, side to side. And exhale through the mouth, release. Trying to make sure that the inhales and exhales are the same length. Last time. This time we're going to incorporate the arms. Inhale, reach those up. Palms touch at the top. Exhale through the nose, sealing the lips. Bring those hands down through heart center. If you'd like, you can dip your chin. And taking a second here to set an intention for the class. Maybe it's to be strong. Maybe it's to be open. Whatever you choose is exactly what you need for today. One more second here. Just allowing that intention to seep in. Whenever you notice during our practice that your mind might wander, or if you're starting to think, oh, this is too hard, go back to that intention. All right, if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and flip those open. We're going to take those up overhead again. Inhale. Exhale, press the air away. Just beginning to lengthen that, or beginning to link the breath with the movement. I can't talk. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press your air away. Making space for all the good energy. Inhale, last time. Exhale, this time we're going to lean forward, expanding that low back. Really keep the sit bones rooted down and back here. Release the shoulders down away from the ears. And stretching out the low back and the hips, getting those prepared for the class. If you have it in your wheelhouse, you can drop the head all the way down. Totally not necessary. We're just here to stretch out that low back. Walk that right hand over. Left hand comes on top. Interlace those fingers. Drop that left shoulder down. Really rooting that left sit bone down and back. Making sure it's not leaving your mat. Send that breath into the low back and into that left hip. And feeling the exhale, release any tension that might have accumulated there. And coming back to center. We're going to switch the cross of our legs. So if you have your left foot in front, you're going to go ahead and put that right foot in front instead. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, wander those hands out in front. Notice if the stretch changes or if one side is maybe a little tighter, feels a little different than the other. Nothing is good or bad. It's just taking notice. And again, sending your breath into any spaces that feel tight or sticky. Inhale. Wander that left hand over to the left. Right hand's going to come on top, interlace those fingers, drop that right shoulder down and back. Take this time to just relax. We will get sweaty here in a minute. And when you come back to this class, maybe you notice that those hips feel different on different days. Exhale it back to center. Walk those hands back. We are going to meet on all fours, coming into tabletop. So we have our knees directly under our hips, shoulders over our wrists. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Big pie slices in between each finger. Press down between the index finger and thumb, so you have a nice, strong base on this L shape of the finger. Take some pressure off the outside of the wrist. Inhale, drop the belly, arching the spine, pull the shoulders back, send the chest up and out. Exhale, dip the chin, pull the belly up and in, and tuck the tailbone under. And speeding that up. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, keeping that core nice and engaged here. Last time. Exhale. Staying in tabletop here. Really pull the low belly up and in. We're going to start working with that balance, okay? So we're balancing. We need a strong core and nice stable hips. So working the booty while you're doing balance is a nice little combo. Obviously, core strength is very important. So what we're going to do is send that right foot long. You maybe have done this in another one of my classes before. And we're going to send the left leg out in front. Notice how that feels. Inhale, reach that right foot up, keeping that foot nice and flexed. Sorry, allergies. Inhale, exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Excuse me, inhale, exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, keeping the core nice and tight here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. You can keep your foot flexed, or like in a little Barbie foot where your toes are sort of flexed and the foot's sort of pointed, like it's weird in between place. Exhale, bring it in. Last time. Hold. We're going to drop the left hand down and the right foot down. Inhale, reach it up. Lower, reach it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Maybe starting to feel a little burn in that booty. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And 2 more. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and drop that left hand down. Take those hips in little circles. And shake that out a little bit. We have this beautiful fall weather, but it totally messes with my allergies. And take that circle the other direction. And back to center. Starting on the left side. Left leg goes long. Right hand comes out. Go ahead and lift that up. When you're ready, left leg lifts, really lengthening through the back heel. Or if you like it more of a Barbie toe, go ahead and do that. And just nice strong leg is what we're looking for. Try to lift from the booty if you can, keeping that low belly tucked up and in and lengthening through that tailbone. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. Last one. Shaking is okay. Make sure you are breathing. Hold on that last one. Lift up a little higher. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Couple more. Last one, and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. Take the knees wide. Sink it back into a child's pose. Rock the hips side to side. Releasing any tension that may have accumulated in the low back or in those hips. Breathing all your breath into the low back, feeling that expand. One more breath here. On your inhale, rock forward to all fours, keeping those fingers spread. We're just going to tuck our toes now, send the seat high, downward facing dog. You are welcome to keep those knees super bent or slightly bent. We may not be super warm yet, so if your heels aren't touching, that is a-okay. Lengthen through the spine. Make sure your biceps are in line with those ears. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Rotate the elbows down so that those elbow creases are almost facing the front of your room or the front of your mat. Send the sit bones up towards the sky. If you have your knees bent, maybe straighten one leg, then the other. Just walking those feet out, getting any creaks and cracks out. Feel free to make any movements that feel good to you. All right, we are going to get started with the hard stuff. Inhale, right leg comes up and back. Exhale, bring that right knee to the nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, little core. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to outside of the right elbow, hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step that right foot in between the hands. Left foot's coming right up with it, so you are in a forward fold. Go ahead and rest the chest on the thighs if that feels okay. Inhale, half lift, palms press towards the shins, roll the shoulders down and back, low belly pulls up and in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands spin down, around and up, reaching up. Exhale, hands down through heart. So our first little move here does require a little bit of balance. And if you've done this video before, sorry, my cord's getting in the way. And if you want a little more of a challenge, go ahead and grab a small weight. That will give you that extra little push that you might need. Okay? Or 2. Sometimes it's nice to have 2 in your hand. So what we're going to do, I'll show you the first little move. We are going to inhale, bring that right leg up. Exhale, drop it down into a squat. Inhale, lift, pressing through that left heel, using that glute. Then we're going to press the right heel back, coming into warrior 3. Inhale back here. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, exhale, squat it down, lift it up. Go on your own breath cadence here. I'm going to try to cue it, but it gets kind of weird. So you guys kind of do what you feel good. Exhale always on your exertion. When you're opening up, that's usually when I like to inhale. Exhale when you squeeze in, okay? If that helps at all. So here we go. Then we're going to switch sides. So once you do that last squat on the right side, left knee comes up. Lift it back. back to center, squat it down. We're gonna run through that 10 times, okay? And then it'll end up being 20 because we're gonna do some other stuff in between there. Woo, the wind picked up. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, swing it back. Warrior 3. Exhale, bring it in. Drop it down. Squat. Press it up. Left knee comes up. Press it out. Warrior 3. Back to center. Squat it down. Inhale. Back. Center. Squat. Up. Back. Center. Squat. Up. Back. Find your own rhythm here. Up. Back. Center. Squat. See how a weight here could be very helpful? And going slow is really good because you get to work all those muscles. You can feel everything engaging. Last couple here. Full disclosure, I lost count. So if you guys did 10 already, that's fine. What kind of yoga teacher are you? Okay, last one. Once you are in Warrior 3, we are meeting here. Hold it. Drop that right hip down more than you like. We did this already. Pull that low belly in. We're gonna just step that straight back, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Making sure that left knee is right over that left ankle. Tuck that tailbone under slightly. Re-lengthen that back leg. Exhale, hands down through center. Hold it here. Feeling that left glute engage, really press through that left heel. Inhale, shoot those hands out. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. So you're in a twist. Twisted lunge. Pull the low belly in. Squeeze those inner thighs together. So you're creating a rotation in those hips. Inhale, right arm goes up and over. If that left hand doesn't reach the back thigh, you're welcome just to keep it on that left hip. Inhale. Exhale, release. Left hand down to the mat, right hand down to the mat. Plant that right hand. Inhale, left hand goes all the way up to the sky. To a little firefly. Make sure the breath is strong here. And exhale, left hand comes back. Step it back into plank. You can always drop to the knees here. Chaturanga. Lower down elbows to a 90 degree. Inhale, up dog. Knees lift off the mat. Open the chest. Pull the low belly in. Exhale, downward facing dog. And taking a little break here. Hope that felt okay. Inhale, here we go. Other side. Left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee left elbow, hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, left foot comes to the top of the mat. Right foot follows. So you're back in that forward fold. Go ahead and clasp opposite elbows. And let the crown of the head hang. Inhale, drop the hands. And exhale. Next inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down and round and up, reaching up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Here we go. Second side, and I will be counting this time. Knee comes up, press it back, whoop. If you fall out, just get right back in. Bring it in and squat it down. Right knee up, press it back. Center and squat. Inhale, back, center, squat. Up, back, center, squat. Up, back, center, squat. Up, back, center, squat. Couple more. Up, back, center, squat. Up, back, center, squat. Last one. Up, back, hold. Left hip, sink it down more than you want. Spin the pinky toe side of the foot down towards the floor. Pull the low belly in. Hands can stay at prayer. 3, 2, 1. Step it back into that high lunge. Inhale, reach it up. Hold. And exhale, hands down through center. Really pressing through that right heel. Retuck the hips. Lengthen through that back leg. Notice a nice stretch on those hip flexors on the left side. Inhale, left hand comes forward, right hand reaches back. Squeeze your inner thighs together so you get a nice rotation in the upper body. Inhale, left hand comes up. Again, if this right hand doesn't want to reach that back leg, you can always leave it on the hip. Last breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plant that left hand, inhale, reach that right hand up to the sky. Nice deep breaths here. If you pull that right hip back, you might notice a good stretch in the glute and in the hip there. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step it back, coming into plank, rock forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Lift up onto the toes. Bend the knees. We're going to just hop forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down, round and up, reaching up. And exhale, hands down through prayer. We are going to do a couple more little booty things and then we'll come down to the floor. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. So hands are down on the mat here. Make sure you roll the shoulders down and back. This would be a spot where you may want blocks or books or a table, like a small table, a coffee table or something, if the legs don't quite have the flexibility. Have a slight bend in both knees. We're going to do kind of a modified standing split with a little bit of a squat. Inhale, reach that right foot up. Exhale, we're going to take the right knee to the left calf. Inhale. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Down and press. Down, press. Couple more. Last one. Hold that back leg out. We're going to just drop that right foot Toes touch, bring it up for 1, 2, inhale down, exhale press, 3, 4, going to 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Booty's burning. Bring that right foot down. And shake out the head. Make any little movements that you might need here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down, around, and up. We are doing the other side. Just taking a break from bending over. And exhale, fold. Hands are down on the ground. Inhale, reach that right foot up. And exhale, bring it in. Hold. Inhale, exhale, press. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that left foot out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, drop the foot. Exhale, lift. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're doing great, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that foot back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down, around, and up. Reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step that left foot back. Lower the back left knee down so you're in a low lunge. Inhale, reach those hands up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down to frame the foot. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sink that right hip back to be in line with that left. Straighten through the front right leg. Pop those right toes up to the sky. Half split. Inhale, get long. Exhale, release. Little stretch action. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Step it back into plank. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot in between the hands. Lower that back knee down. Inhale, reach those hands all the way up. Low lunge, second side. Big inhale. Exhale. Hands frame the foot. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sink those hips back. Pop those left toes up, straightening through the front left leg. Inhale, open the chest, get long. Exhale, folding from the hips, leading with the heart towards that left knee. I'm taking a little rest here. Inhale, rock forward, bending back into that left knee. Tuck the back toes under, step it back into plank, rock forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, wander those feet back to the top of the mat. We're going to do a nice little juicy stretch while also working on the balance. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, melt it forward, fold. Inhale, reach it up. I'm going to face you guys here. And then exhale, bring that right knee back up to center. Keep that foot flexed. We're going to bend the left knee slightly. And then if this feels okay to you, I'm going to show you a modification, but we're going to just prop that left ankle right ankle over the left knee. Press that right hip open. Then we're just gonna sink down. This can be done laying on the floor as well. So you're on your back and the feet and legs are in the same position. If you're in the upward version and the downward version, you're gonna wanna keep that right elbow pressing into the right knee. And if it feels okay, like if you're up, you can take hands at prayer and sink lower. Press the seat back in space, open up through the heart, getting a nice stretch here. I'm going to show you the modification while everyone else is stretching. So this would be one version of that modification, or you can lay down, grabbing through, lacing your arms through, taking hold of that left leg and pressing that right knee open with the right elbow. Okay? None of them are better than each other. It just all depends on what you are feeling today. Those of you who are standing, we're going to press through that left heel, coming back up to center. If you're laying down, I'd like you to join us standing as well, keeping that right knee up. We're going to take the left hand onto the hip, grab a hold of that right foot. We're going to gently place that onto the inner thigh. If that does not work for you, it can be at the shin or as a little kickstand on the floor, okay? Whichever one works for you. If you have your foot up in the thigh area, you're really going to want to press that left thigh into the foot and the foot into the thigh, so you have this kind of dynamic opposition going on here, okay? Retuck the tailbone slightly. Don't necessarily worry about whether or not that knee is open or not. If your hips don't work that way, it's totally fine. Working on that balance. Notice if you're wiggling, it's totally fine. Just find a spot to gently gaze at. You can call that a drishti. Drishti. I think I said that wrong. Nice, slow, deep breaths. If you're feeling comfortable here, go ahead and raise those arms up. Grow your tree. And let it go. Shake those legs out. You may notice one of your feet gets a little crampy if you're balancing too much. Which is okay. It's just those muscles getting stronger. Inhale, arms come up. Working on the other side. Exhale, left knee pulls into the belly. Again, if you're going to go to the floor, you can go ahead and do that now for the other side. Taking that left ankle over the right knee, dipping down, sinking lower. Press that left elbow into the left knee. If you're going to be up here like this, that is totally fine too. You work with whatever feels good for your body today. You feel some heat in the thighs, in the quads, while also simultaneously stretching through that left hip and glute area. Actively press the sit bones back away from you, almost like you're trying to widen your seat. I know we don't necessarily want a wider booty, but a nice round, flexible one sounds good. One more big breath here. Exhale, press through that right foot. Coming back up to standing. Coming into tree pose, take hold of that left foot. Press that left foot into that right thigh, calf, or kickstand, however you like that. We'll take a moment in case we have some people joining us from the floor, which is perfect. And once you're here, find the space to gaze at. Notice if your face has got any tension in that. Let that go, maybe smile. Keep breathing. If you're feeling safe, go ahead and grow those arms. I don't feel safe. Tippy today. And Go ahead and release that and shake it out. Coming back to the top of the mat, we'll come down to the floor. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. One more chaturanga because we love them. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just for one big breath, last one. Notice if your heels are a little closer to the floor. And go ahead and lower those knees down to the mat. Swing those feet out in front of you. We're just going to do one little glute core exercise, and then we will relax. Take those hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Your feet are about, a little ways away from your butt. Keep those heels in line with your sit bones. Press the big toes into the mat. Again, keeping the shoulders open. What we're going to do is just lift. You're going to tuck the tailbone under and lift up through the booty, coming into reverse tabletop. So this is your up motion. Inhale down, exhale, press it up. Inhale down, exhale, press. Inhale down, exhale, press. Notice when you press those big toes down, it gets a little harder. Four more. 3, squeezing at the top. 2, and 1. Hold, squeeze that booty. Maybe lengthen the head back. Opening up through the chest. Feel that core engage. 3, 2, 1. If you dipped your head, pull that chin towards the chest and lower it down safely. Woo! Got some arms and abs in there. Shake those wrists out. And go ahead and bring the feet into center. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, rock it forward, hinging from your hips. And try to keep those big toes to touch here. If it feels safe, dip your chin, lengthening the back of the neck. And breathing into that low back, rocking side to side. Releasing any tension that we may have created with that last little move. And then gently walk the hands towards the seat, bringing the head up last. Take the hands behind you, scoot yourself forward, and we'll lower down one vertebrae at a time. Take the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Rock and roll a little side to side, massaging that low back. And then go ahead and take the right leg long, left leg long. Wiggle those feet out. Do any little movements you need. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back, creating a little shelf for your chest. Let the palms open towards the sky, relaxing into Shavasana. Let the breath calm and settle. Feeling the body just melting into the earth or your floor, knowing that you're safe and supported in this moment. Feel free to lay here in Shavasana for as long as you need. Or if you need to move on for the rest of your day, begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. And rotate ankles and wrists. And take a nice big inhale, reaching those arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Exhale, right knee in and left knee in. Go ahead and roll over to the right side. Taking a moment here, allowing your head to rest on that arm as a pillow. And when you're ready, gently press yourself up into a seated position. And we'll close out our practice. And take a nice big inhale. Exhale, press it away. Big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands down through center. And taking the thumbs to the chest. Inhale, expanding the sternum. Exhale, dip the chin, thanking yourself for all the hard work you did and taking this time to do something good for your body, your mind, your soul. You can revisit that intention you set at the beginning of class. One more big inhale. If you'd like, you can bow. Namaste. I hope you all had a great practice. Let me know if your booties are burning after this one, or maybe tomorrow or the next day too. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.